dear. And a new format, and a new style, but it's still go time. Now, for guys that have stuck with the channel through its Twitch infancy into where it is now, you know the YouTube video, the channel has YouTube verse, if you like, of things, has came in slowly but surely. First two videos were highlights and lowlights. More so lowlights than highlights, unfortunately, because it's me. But I digress. Always take on feedback. Always am looking to improve where I can, where it's realistically and financially possible. And one of the things that we were spoken to about was the possibility, rather than having like a music highlight reel, we do a Wacko highlight reel, explaining what's going on, that kind of thing, and then giving you the actual clips as they go on. So the same kind of content still the basis of it all, but the way it's presented is different. So you get to see my mug. Lucky or unfortunate, you decide. But yeah, so going to be a couple of different little sections. I'll introduce each one, I'll come back to the in between, that kind of thing. But the first and foremost is thank you, sincerely. I mean, with everything been going on since April last year, as I say, from Twitch infancy to where we are now, we're sitting at over 200 followers on Twitch. The subscribers on the YouTube side are slowly but surely increasing as well. So without you guys, none of it's possible. And it is a dream to do this as a permanent job. I would love to be able to do that. But the only way that can happen is if I give you guys content you actually want to watch. So that will be my aim. As always, if there's any feedback or anything like that, like how this videos all came around, then we can do that as well. But what we'll do is we'll get a starting point. Now, those who watch the Twitch side of things, there's also been a couple in the highlight reels as well. We were doing quite a lot with Pokemon, in particular Shine and Pearl, where we were doing a Nuzlocke challenge. Nuzlocke meaning that you can only catch one Pokemon in an area. You've got to name it, personalise it, basically get acquainted to it. If it faints in the normal game, you can just revive it and that kind of thing, whereas with the Nuzlocke, if it faints, it's dead, it's gone, you've got to release it, that kind of idea. So, a couple of things came out of that. First thing was that we actually managed to get to the final area on our first try. I've never actually done a Nuzlocke before, properly, never mind on stream. But we also found ourselves a little channel mascot, which, to be fair, is little just now. I'm hoping to increase in size over time. But Staraptor, people will know the Pokemon. We called him Mafu, which is, if you know, you know. He's named after one of my mods, unfortunately for poor Staraptor. But he's Mafu, he's called. So you'll be seeing this guy getting integrated more and more, I think, into the channel as time goes on. But yeah, that Nuzlocke, Mafu was part of that team. He fought on to the very, very end. We got to the Elite Four, that's the word. I was about to say Final Four, that sounds like a boss instead. We got to the Elite Four. First fight didn't go well, we lost 2. And then by the end, the other 3, it happens over so quickly. Basically, we get to Cynthia, who is the last thing in the entire game with Mafu, and that is it. Literally, that's all we've got. And by that stage, we've no items, we've no potions, no healing items, anything like that at all. We've nothing that can benefit in any way, shape, or form. We've ran out of moves. It's basically just a slow but sure demise into the loss, which the fight with Mafu, which is why this little guy is now part of the channel so heavily, he fought on for 50 minutes individually against the hardest enemy in the entire game. But with that in mind, what you're going to see next is the team of King Julian, the Gyarados, Squid Game, the Tentacruel, Mafu, the Staraptor, Floof, the Medicham, Mistake, the Palkia, and GOVB, the Empoleon, and all 6 of their demises. Yeah, each one was harder and harder to take, and you'll see as it goes on here. Enjoy! You're going to hyper potion, aren't you? Right, this is my chance to move into Floof. She's going to hyper. Or not. Oh shit. Oh my god. I know you're also poisoned. Okay, I'll go with Palkia. Thank fuck Geo. He just one-shot a legendary. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, please, please, please. Oh! Quick Claw, you need to do the business. Oh, shite. Please, 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 please. The 2 super effective moves I don't have access to. Oh my sweet Jesus God. Did any berries go up by 100? No. No, okay. This is it. Please. As if I get done by 14 points. All of that and I get done by poison point. So seeing that back, it doesn't get any easier. I mean, I've lost several video games over time. That one was particularly difficult to take, but it taken the best part of 2 months to get to that point and lost it all. We thought we had it. It turns out we should have leveled up a bit more. Hindsight's a powerful tool though, no one has. But tying into that, I mean, admittedly, a lot of the losses were my mistake. 1 or 2 weren't. I'd probably say 3 or 4 were my mistake, and it's been pointed out to me. Which is down to lack of experience, to be completely truthful. But overall, if you see the channel advertising itself, let's be brutally honest, I don't exactly say I'm a master gamer or anything like that. In fact, a lot of the times you'd say I'm absolutely mince. But, and I mean a big but, there is from time to time, believe it or not, I mean I'm surprised as everyone that I've found these highlights, I can actually be good at video games. So what we're going to do just now is we're going to show off some of the good times on the stream recently. They range from Mario Odyssey, Call of Duty, So there's quite a few different things. If you watch the Twitch channel, you know the kind of content that's there. Just a couple of examples there though. But what we'll do is we'll have a good look at the good stuff. Basically make ourselves feel better about ourselves. And then I'll continue on from there. See you in a wee second.
Recon mission ready! Find the bastards! Double kill!
I didn't dodge that one, that was just me being stupid, that one. That good? Is that bad? Oh, what a guess! Bang! Crush! Wow! Please be the end of this. Hey, buddy. Hey. Fuck! I'm not doing particularly well here. Bitch! Afternoon, demos.
Baker is overrun.
Bitch! See? I can be good. I told you I could be good. Granted, it's very few and far between, but I'm good sometimes. Now, also, this little section actually happened all in the one stream, and it kinda... I'm not a religious man. You know me, you know I'm not religious. But everyone's heard the story of Jesus and his miracles. Two of which were the ability to walk on water. In my case, drive on water. And the ability to resurrect himself. He done it in 3 days. In this part, I done it within about 3 seconds. But they both happened in the same stream of Far Cry 6. We were playing with Sir Boyd. Don't know how, don't know why. But for some reason, the game was making me out to be a false prophet. The first 2 clips prove this fact, and the live reaction of me doing them both confused as you would be on stream. But then there is also the other side of it. I think it's in the 10 Commandments or something like that. Thou shalt not have false prophets or something to that extent. I can't remember. So essentially, I think what happened up there is the big man realised, oh, hold on, we can't have Wacko looking like he's Jesus, so let's have a dog shit in his parade. Quite literally, you might see what happens after that point. That'll be the 3rd clip. First 2 will be Jesus. 3rd clip will be what God thought of it all, and put Wacko right back in his place. But I thought it was a good laugh. Hopefully you guys will enjoy it as well. I'll show you those 3 clips just now, and then from there we will go into more of the normal content. See you in a minute or 2.
Why is it I transport to you and you don't transport to me?
Because I'm the MVP.
I'm closer to the target. I was literally in this water. That shouldn't have worked.
I walk on water. I literally did, mate. I'm swimming now.
They flips and all sorts of stuff upside down.
I'm in the loop, but
I don't know, I can't see you.
oh, you can, because that's me hitting you. Shit. Shit. I stole my deer. Shit. Fine. It's fine.
Attention, unidentified pilot. You are flying in an illegal zone. Land your craft.
Hey, okay, I'll land my craft. Ah, I'm dead, don't die. I'm alive. I'm alive.
I don't know how to do it. I'm not driving. I'm only in the gunner seat.
I don't know. Is that dog taking a shit in the road?
It looks like it.
You can be my false prophet. Absolutely fine. Not worried about that at all. But yeah, as I say, little section. Just came out of nowhere and just all blended in so perfectly for some reason. But yeah, one of the things I will say in general is I don't claim to be brilliant at any games at all. One or two I'll maybe get a bit boastful and that kind of thing. Gears of War sticks out back in the day, that kind of thing. But I don't usually claim to be the best. I'm not one of your Twitch television sweats you get on Call of Duty or anything like that. I play the games for the sake of loving them, which explains this living room that we're in at the moment. Great studio. So all I'll ever say is, if you are watching the channel, fantastic and thank you for it. But always keep in mind, we're not playing to be the best, we're playing to enjoy. But on that note, because we go down that route mentality, as most people will be aware of, a lot more me being mince at games happens than me being good at games. Yeah, and that happens across the board. Doesn't matter whether it's single player, multiplayer, you name it. If there's an opportunity for me to be terrible, whether it's with my friends, whether it's by myself, it'll happen. So the next couple of clips, a few clips in there are going to be some of the, I call them lowlights, but to be honest with you, they can be quite funny. I react live to them all. I've left in the audio for the live reactions, and as such, hopefully you'll see things as they happen basically, and that's the way I'm changing things up, just with regards to this video. Whether or not we continue with it or not remains to be seen, but we'll take it as it comes. But yeah, enjoy the next part, which will be me being absolutely miserable at a multitude of different digital entertainment products we call video games. Enjoy! Oh, why? I don't like Simon Says. Okay. No! I didn't even see what that was. Let's guess. Nope. Shit. Oh! Guess. Oh my god, why does it keep jumping? Joe, I'm not doing this anymore. Gonna go save my ace of... I've just realised the angle is flipped. That's fucking awkward. Beautiful. How do you unflip the unflippable vehicle? Oh my god.
You've just flipped the other one in now. Don't tell me you flipped.
Stupid little baldy wood trees bounce me fucking...
I don't even have the emote on my phone.
Well, which one? Algae or Algae? Algae? I think both are technically right. Oh, don't do that. Right then, so we don't jump into the water. Swing webs. Like, see if they adapted the control from Insomniac Spider-Man into this, that would be alright fun. Hulk smash! Oh, now I fell off the bridge. Whoopsie!
Then we've still got these losers at the crane. Right, I've got a plate down here, I'm going to hop down, just cover me a second.
That supply drop still there. Oh, there he is!
Oh, I can't find a way out of this building.
On fuck!
Engaging.
Is he down low or what?
Down low, they're going to the supply drop. There we go. There's all the highlights and lowlights done for this period of time. I wish I could make these videos more often, but as you can imagine, I'm getting this content live from Twitch, and it doesn't always happen. Sometimes the stream nothing outlandish happens and that kind of thing. So sometimes I have to catch it off stream. Sometimes we have to adjust for it on the actual Twitch website and stuff like that. But yeah, I try to get these out every 2 or 3 weeks, and then that way we've got a fair amount of time to work with what content we've got. If it's not up to standard, I won't release it. Simple as that. There was originally going to be myself releasing this a week ago. I didn't have enough at the time, and I wanted to change things up as well. So I basically changed out the timetable a little bit, and that way the punishment for WWE Royal Rumble predictions happened, and got myself a little bit of extra content here and there for today. Today is today for me here, but whenever you watch it on this video. Now, as I say, all this is very, very new. Previously, I did not do any of the talking on these videos. I let the song do the talking for me. I just want honest feedback. Is this a better format for you? Do you prefer it to be over quick and easy, like the 5 minutes mark, that kind of thing, go as long as the tune goes, that kind of thing? Or do you prefer me introducing it all, bring it in order to you, coming in out between, whatever is best for you guys is best for me, and that is what I'll try and achieve and do for you. So whether you're already loyal to the channels, or you're a new set of eyes to the channel, really do appreciate it. All of the Wacko316 gaming umbrella, Star Raptor wanted to say, sorry. Yeah, all the social links, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, are all underneath the video. Talking about underneath the video, if you think that guy's done quite a good job for the first time he's done this, and I have done this all live, all first takes, hence why my head was not all here in the first part, but now is. So it's all live, it's all first cuts. I try and make it as natural as possible. So if you think, yeah, who's doing a half decent job, and you wish to throw us a wee cheeky like, would be absolutely awesome. What would mean the world is to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and even if you fancy it, a little follow at the Twitch channel. The Twitch is the bigger sister of the two channels. It does a lot more content, and it's where all this is coming from. So if you wouldn't mind, and you've got free will, see if it transpires, you know what, maybe it's not for me, unsubscribe, unfollow. You've got free will, and that's why we all have a choice. So all of that being said, any feedback, any comments, anything like that at all, just don't be a troll, is all I ask, because I won't basically reply to it. But any feedback that can be given would be genuinely appreciated. What format do you prefer? And see how we take this forward. As I say, I want to try and do it every 2 or 3 weeks, that will be the goal. In between that, however, we've got the WWE, AEW, prediction / punishment videos, one of which I've already been cream pie twice. Thanks again to that boy. We've got another event coming up on the 19th, I think it is, or 17th, one of the two, of February for WWE Elimination Chamber, where the punishment for that is going to be having to drink shots of Carolina Reaper sauce. Yep, Carolina Reaper. Not going halfway and then going full pelt, we're just going full pelt. But there is going to be another format released in the channel, which at this point can't happen, but it's going to be Wacko316 gaming wish.com. It's going to be gaming related. Basically the rules of this are, and it will come to when it finally gets received, it's Wish, so it's going to take forever. But I've named the first one, so I went with Sonic the Hedgehog. It's always going to be a video game related character. The first 5 items that cost £10 or less on wish.com will be ordered and delivered to myself. And then we'll have a look over them, see if they're absolutely terrible. Sometimes you do get a gem. We'll see what happens. Sometimes we might not even get anything at all. But that is the third format that's going to be intertwined within the channel. Highlights and the lowlights being the biggest of the 3, but just need to make sure that the quality's there. There's no point in just sticking out whatever you want, sort of thing. But yeah, on that note, guys, really appreciate you checking us out. Have an absolutely fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be. And as always, toodly pips.